Hey y'all, what's up everybody? Coming in with this banging beat. What's up everybody? So yeah, today we're gonna be watching the Summer Game Fest and we're gonna check out some new games hopefully. And I think this is supposed to be a mix of all the platforms. So it's gonna have maybe a little bit of PlayStation, a little bit of Xbox, Nintendo maybe, and then probably a bunch of third parties that partnered with them. So they're going to show us what they have for the coming year and maybe some upcoming games really soon. Maybe some drops for today. And yeah, let's hope that everybody enjoys the show. It should be, I think, about maybe an hour or 2 hour show. I don't know. Usually these kind of run a little long because they have so much stuff to fill in. So this is the Jeff Keighley show, so he usually has some bangers on his show. We just start waiting for the almost 2 minute, 3 minute mark for it to start. For those of you who know me, I'm running mostly now on YouTube. Just because of the Twitch drama. I've been trying to get away from Twitch for a while now. So I'm going to be streaming more on YouTube and possibly choosing a second location to multi-stream. As you guys know, I kind of stream with Restream, and I usually choose two different places to stream. Usually it's YouTube and Twitch, but I might be looking for a second home. Right now, I'm doing it with Facebook as a second for friends. Uh, so for those of you who are lucky on Facebook, who are friends of mine, you're probably watching this there. And then I don't know. I've been exploring Kick to see how it goes with a friend of mine who's streaming there now. If things go well with them, then I might invest some time in Kick. Otherwise, we'll choose another place and maybe just do YouTube and Facebook for now. So there hasn't been a whole lot of reveals up to this point right now. I think the only reveal that I've seen is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, or the expansion to the that arcade beat 'em up game. And I don't think I've seen anything else. You guys might have to tell me if you've seen any other announcements out there. They've been kind of quiet on what's going to be shown on this show. So y'all got about a minute till we start if you want to go grab a quick drink and get yourself ready. Maybe a little snack. Got myself a little sweet tea here. And after the show, I'll probably eat some food. Looking at some ribs for today to eat. Alright, we got about 10 seconds starting now. For those of you listening in the background. Alright, looks like they're starting a few seconds early with a little disclaimer. Let's enjoy. Let me know if you guys need me to turn anything up. I'm probably going to turn up the YouTube audio a little bit more. Hopefully you guys can hear me well. I can turn it up more on the YouTube side if necessary.
We are in person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater, and it feels so good to be in person with a.
Looks like he's taking the Video Games Live or Video Games Awards show concept and turn it into this type of show. which is kind of cool.
When I started Summer Game Fest,
Hopefully, there's not a whole lot of chatter and advertisement like he does the awards. I want to go into the games.
The video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1.
Okay.
It delivers, don't worry. Alan Wake 2, the reveal of Fortnite's next season. And yes, we do have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss.
Okay.
I'll say right
Okay.
now. But let's get right to the games and gameplay. The first reveal is something
You hear that, everybody? Don't miss out. Stay with us.
Here we go.
Hey, Prince of Persia. That's cool. All right.
Is cursed. The prince has been kidnapped.
A full story, little gameplay. Okay.
All hope rests
I like his new look. Kind of looks a little like the guy from Wakanda.
the empire. We weren't prepared for what was coming next. Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
Hey, look at this. That's awesome. All right. Is it gonna be like roguelike with permadeath or anything like that? I wonder. Yo. This trailer kicks ass.
Darkness.
I'm surprised. It's Ubisoft, so usually, you know, you're kind of like left hungering for more with Ubisoft.
Save the kingdom.
That's dope. That's a good callback to the original Prince of Persia style. That's a like. I like that.
Surprise, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in January 2024. A brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights, and of course, incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest. All right, let's
January, what, 18 was it? 18 or 16? I couldn't see the last number. Well,
right. It's time for Mortal Kombat 1.
18. Okay. Mortal Kombat 1.
You're waiting on this one. It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline. And it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities of Mortal Kombat 1. Let's do it!
He's a little corny, but it's Jeff.
I have had enough of you. Then go before I put you down. Fight.
Hey. That's an interesting background or fight arena. Oh.
You have proven worthy of joining us. Come.
There are other champions, I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento, it's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
Yo. It looks really smooth. To me, it doesn't look too much drastically different from the others, but the visuals are definitely top tier.
Who are you?
Very smooth.
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
Shoo, shoo. Alright, got a fire. Time to step up.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever
Oh wow, a young Raiden.
I make up for in heart.
Nah, what? Nah. Sonya. So are we doing like a team up too? 2-on-2s? 2-on-2 switches? That's cool.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
That's dope. Ballerina twirl. Uh-oh. Ugh. Yo. Oh. Yo. Fire. Breaking fire. Good callback.
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon! Congratulations. They love you. All right. Well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this because, first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of
Spoilers.
these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You obviously you have your sort of your main, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu. So you pick sort of a pair when you start the game.
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight, but they...
A lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay, So you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where that's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing, the best team-ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come in? It's not a tag team thing, right?
Exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, push that button with towards, and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. Okay. And so the combination...
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo almost.
Exactly. And you see there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
Well, the meter looks like it's in like a god mode or a developer mode right now. The meter's not moving.
There, but is it a different
But that's
set of
dope.
characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? Same thing with Scorpion. But a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro popped in there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, kind of nod to the old games.
Well, speaking of not the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or it's at least known, that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
What?
That was, people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it.
It's a huge first full circle moment.
That's crazy.
The first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. We were this close, like 4 or 5 times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices, too. Wow. So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow.
Interesting.
I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years. And so, but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters. So there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks so much. Amazing. So excited about that one. All right. Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look.
Let's see what they got now that Diablo 4 is out.
Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
It looks good. The water looks amazing.
Hey you! What's going on?
Somehow the blood looks actually better here than Diablo. Yeah, that looks amazing. This is what I would probably play. I'm playing this as in Diablo right now, a sorcerer with lightning. Oh shit, that's dope. Oh, give us a little bit more. Come on, come on. Just a little bit more. I'll find out more in July. No.
Looks amazing, and there's more coming in July. Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
Character reveal? Okay. Like Mecha Ryu.
I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence, Leviathan. Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? Exo Primal like crossover? I guess. I don't think that's what everybody expected a reveal to be.
From Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter Cross Exo Primal collab will launch in the fall with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
Uh-oh.
There's nothing more powerful than imagination.
I might have to take out these subtitles if you guys don't mind.
It can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
Hey. Okay, what's he in? Dead by Daylight. Okay.
That's right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source. This man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage.
Hey, what's up, Ali? How are you, man? You're hyped for Nicolas Cage? That's crazy, man. He's everywhere right now. I think I was looking at movies to download recently, and there's like so many movies he's done, like just in a year.
Happy to be invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
Finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is
Dope.
such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand.
Yeah, he's one of us. He gets it.
Oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite. Maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game. But Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderer.
I wonder if the character's him playing himself or one of his characters. I know he came out with a vampire
I mean, that's what's fun is you're
movie
one of the
recently.
survivors in this game, and it's cool that it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play?
So I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. He's going to a location.
He's pretty good at playing himself, yeah.
And instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think as a survivor is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage Survivor, I even have when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know.
You don't even like the game? Didn't you used to play it a lot though? I could have sworn you used to play it a lot. Maybe it was one of the other knockoffs like this one.
Exasperated expression of sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
The game gets a little repetitive. That's why I kind of like jumped off watching people play that much. But the Nick Cage thing could be cool.
Such an awesome kind of collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game?
Somebody very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast, and that really put the hook in. Ha, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before. I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I make
new sources of money.
Audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go.
You should have been one of us a long time ago in something. I don't know why.
Nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, what excuse me, what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games. So
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Nick, thank you so much.
I would play like an action adventure game with Nick Cage. Like a parody kind of action adventure game. That would be dope.
Now, for all of you who want to play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
Needs a little bit more voiceover over that.
Damn right I made it.
That's the one line. That's the one line they choose. Okay.
Anything goes here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations. But back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations. And later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered here today.
Henry Cavill, alright.
Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new...
Oh, so they're splitting the
Thanks for tuning in for
Season 3 into 2 different volumes, I guess? Interesting. This is the last season with him.
Won't get you a statue. But he'll certainly help in keeping you alive.
Yeah, I don't know how they're going to change course without him.
I won't abandon Siri.
I wouldn't say Henry Cavill's like the greatest actor, but he does fit the role really good.
Embrace. Well, that's deeply worrying.
Everything that's happening. It's all connected. And she's at the center of it.
If
war is coming. There is no hiding her from it. You sure about this?
Are you?
Oh, same. Yeah, I can't take his Superman very seriously. The only other role that I liked him in was the Mission Impossible. He did pretty well on that one. I could see him being like a James Bond secret agent kind of character. But Superman, I didn't like it.
The dangers we've seen foretell an even more menacing future. For the first time, I understand real fear.
We're witches.
Is that so?
I don't know much about the lore, so I can't really dive into what happened in this trailer.
Please don't hurt me. And then wow, fangs, just like a boatload of fangs, all up in your business.
Warhammer should be good. I want to see how he does that. Yeah, I mean, I'll watch it. I don't know how it's going to end. I know the agent that he's with has been tied to Warhammer for a while, so it was kind of an easy hire for them, to be honest. I believe she's like the wife of The Rock or something, if I remember right. I don't want his career like to the end because of all the drama or anything. I want him to find something that works for him. But I just hope that Warhammer doesn't become like the Warcraft movie, where it just like went into dead in the water after like the first movie or first thing. I honestly don't know much about the Witcher lore about the first two games. Yeah, same. I thought that was like Michael B. Jordan for a second. What is this? Is this that Chinese game? I forget what it's called. Oh, it's VR. Yeah, I think it is that. The one that they showed in the PlayStation showcase. Forgot what it was called. Crossfire. Yeah.
We have no choice. The root will destroy everything. For all time.
This also looks familiar. Oh, is it co-op? This is dope.
No turning back after this. You sure?
The style looks familiar though. This could be dope as hell. We definitely need more multiplayer games or co-op games. Yeah, Remnant. That's what I was thinking of.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Sonic. Okay. Are they gonna redo the first 3 games, maybe? And a brand new adventure. Oh shit. Dope. Yeah, Sonic is best when it's fucking doing the side scroller thing. I never liked the 3D Sonics. Play as your favorite characters. Tails, Knuckles, Amy. Aw, they look cute. Amy with her hammer. Oh shit, pixelated Sonic. Oh, you can play co-op. I just got that. I thought that was a whole just sequence thing. Okay, I like this. This is where it needs to go. Superstars. Hell yeah. Clap, clap. A little late, yeah. Yeah. Coming fall 2023. Okay. Holiday hit of the December, perhaps.
This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
Okay. Is this Genshin or Honkai? It's Honkai. I'm playing Honkai recently. I'm not fully invested, but I am trying to do this game like daily stuff on it. It's pretty dope. It's got like a turn-based fighting style to it. But it's definitely like a gacha game, so I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of money or anything on it. So I haven't seen these characters in the game yet, so I wonder if this is just a reveal trailer. She just recently came out, like, this week.
Later this year on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Liza P is a Soulsborne-like game from the team at NeoWiz, which is coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC this year.
Oh, I've heard of this game.
Exactly when we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
Yeah, this game looked dope the first time I saw it. It's basically Pinocchio's story in a like the Demon Souls kind of gameplay. The art style is incredible though. Alright, here we go with the gameplay. Liza P.
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
September 19th. That's not that far away. Oh, we can play the demo now. Dope.
That's right, a demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest.
Celebrated anime?
Once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
Who could it be? I feel like this is that dude, Dragon Ball. Maybe. I know he's coming with an anime recently that's like set in the desert. Yeah, it has that style, yep. I forgot the name of it though. The anime is coming out like this year, I think. I know nothing about the anime other than it's coming out and it's his style of animation. Sandland.
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show,
Yeah, it's different. It's like reminiscent of like Mad Max with the Dragon Ball style, kind of.
Later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
Hey, is this a sequel? Oh, montage. For now, June 29th, much later this month.
I wonder what that was at the end. We'll find out later this month. All right, next, we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG.
This is that MMO that everybody's like cranking on right now. Everybody had high hopes on this, but
And the ability to transform into creatures
it's falling apart.
across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
Our guiding star has shattered. Its shards scattered across the world. An ancient evil searches for these lost fragments, destroying anything in their path.
Never heard of it. Yeah, it was announced like I think last year or something. It's from the people who made Lineage, the MMO, Lineage 1 and 2. This is supposed to be the successor to it, but like the current drama is that it has auto combat and you don't really have to be in front of the game to play it. And it's kind of grindy, so like you post yourself in a field and fight monsters and step away AFK. And the combat is not up to what people thought it was going to be, especially when you see it in person or live. There are some people streaming it. I think there was a beta like maybe last week or a week before. But yeah, it's not showing up well. We'll see if they fix it. I guess they still have time.
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam Decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
Warhaven. This is not the game that you were showing yesterday, right? No. What was the name of the game that you showed yesterday? War something. Hey. This is cool. Warlander. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But this is kind of similar too. A little more players on the screen than the other one, I think. But it's basically a castle siege game. Or at least it feels that way. The Warlander game? Yeah, it looked dope. I might give it a try. So you get to see Cup. I should be able to watch you play tonight. Today's Thursday, right? Yeah. I don't have much to do tonight, so I'll probably check it out with you. They make too many of these games. They're cute and all, but there's too many of these games already.
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light Tuesday Human. Get ready for darker...
Dying Light had a horrible launch.
Volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me.
Like the game came out and nobody talked about it. Like, just basically vanished. You thought it was Gang Beasts? Yeah, that's because there's too many of them. There's too many games that are similar to Gang Beasts. I'm so confused. I really thought Dying Light 2 would have been hyped for a while, right? I just feel that because it was delayed for so long, maybe the whole COVID thing, they kept announcing it and showing us new things all the time, but like, I think people just got over it. And then when it released, people were like, it's not that great. Yeah, Rumbles are coming back with a lot of games as well.
And Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in season 1. Now it's time to change the topic and descend.
Or pretty lackluster.
Joining me is a guy who was last.
Yeah, I have a couple friends who told me about it at work.
Alan Wake 2.
And Dying Light was like not that great. It was mediocre.
Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake.
Oh, Alan Wake 2. Hell yeah. This should be a good horror game.
Good to see you. Looking dapper as always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake at the game, or Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what
15 years. Wow. It's been a while.
Journey, yes. Yeah. Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game.
Yeah, Alan Wake is dope.
Playable characters. It's a 50-50.
I wanted a little more horror in the original game, but it's been a while. Horror has evolved, so I expect this game to be amazing.
Yet it's all connected, and the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
You feel old. Jesus. What does that say about me?
Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place. And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. So how and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By the initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around them.
Interesting. So obviously it's, Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga. This is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about, you said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? How, because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga, and it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed.
Which you all should play.
Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive, and with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out.
By the way, how's the YouTube audio for you guys? Is it too low? I could turn it up if anything.
The investigation goes on, and you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially, so we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of
The volume on them is quiet. I can turn it up.
raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it.
Let me know if that's too loud or anything.
So tell us, what are we going to see? What
supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, thank you. I wonder if the flashlight is still in use in this game, like the blinding aspect of it.
Sounds like somebody's home.
Girl, don't go in there. Nope. Y'all fucked up. Of course. It's the deer from last night. Do you wanna? I wanna join the cult. Oh shit.
Occultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
It's the deer cult. Yep. I wonder what he was doing with the deer back there, huh? A little suspicious, I would say. The deer ran off. It's like, oh shit! I got a family. I can't get caught.
The text on the heart is clearer now.
glad you're on this case with me, Anderson.
Okay.
Killer left a message.
It's for us.
I'm glad they didn't just cut it off there. Give us a new trailer here.
The horror story wanted us dead.
There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right.
Yeah. That'll be a good Halloween game to play.
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets, Avarax and Kadaku. I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement.
Oh, is the the Marine game? What's it called?
No, Captain.
Okay. It's been a while since we've seen anything from this. Like almost a year, maybe longer.
Eviscerate this abomination. Come forth and be slaughtered.
I have a friend who's like a huge Warhammer fan. He's probably like freaking out on this one.
Open the gates. Care to see who can slay more Xenos for the Chiron?
That's dope. There's co-op too as well. That's dope. Okay, pixel art. I like the pixel art stuff. Oh, please. Thank you, Grace. Oh, so you're playing as the king here? Making decisions for the town or the city? Going into war with him? Yeah, I don't think you would have survived that, bud. No. That's a cool concept, though.
Beautiful indie game, yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world,
What?
a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
Yeah, no interest in that game. John Carpenter. Huh. What do we got here?
Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
On my mark. 5, 4, 3.
Why do I get the feeling that like Nick Cage is gonna come out in this game? Toxic Commando. So I'm getting the feeling that you get to ride around in your Humvee most of the time with your squad. Zombie killings, okay. You gotta get from point A to point B on your Humvee. Upgrade the Humvee. This is cool. Oh, you can upgrade to ambulance, I guess. It's Left 4 Dead, but in a car, kind of. You keep going. Storyline. That's kind of cool. Watch me play it. The indie game? Yeah. I might play it. I don't know if I would stream it. It'd probably be a little bit of a boring stream, I guess. But I'd probably play it. This one is dope, though. I would definitely stream this one. This one's cool.
You guys think any of those zombies made it? All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3. And today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
Nick Cage.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us. Gods have
You know, in my head, I was thinking it was Jason Isaac.
dog understands the yank of the leash from the hand of its master.
I was like thinking Harry Potter guy. What's his name again?
Can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Be right back. Alright, alright.
To my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies? You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
I've always wanted to get into Baldur's Gate, but I always feel like it's so daunting and so much to do in that game.
Baldur's Gate 3 is on track,
I don't
so
know.
it tells me still, for the end of August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right, this fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man 2
Sweet.
to PlayStation 5. Sounds
Who's
like
that?
you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. I know you guys are deep in development. First of all, it looks like we have some fancy art behind us. Is this the box?
This is the box art. This is, you know.
I'm just gonna tell everybody right now, if you haven't already, go watch the Spider-Verse movie, please. It's so amazing.
Absolutely, Peter and Miles. We're so excited about this, experience that you guys are doing with these sort of two characters. We saw some great gameplay at the PlayStation Showcase, but I want to talk about the two villains, I think, in the game. There may be more.
There are more. There are more out there. I
Two
promise.
main ones, but we have some new art to show of, we obviously, Craven. We got the reveal at the PlayStation event. So tell us a bit about him and how he factors in.
Craven's very different from any character we've done. He's not, he's not powered by magic or, tech. He's just the best hunter in the world, and he's coming to New York for his greatest hunt. And what's better than all of the Marvel characters that live in New York City? So Peter, Miles, and others, he's on the hunt.
And others, ...
Yes, yes.
But Venom also, obviously, Symbiote is a part of this whole story, as we saw in the gameplay. Oh, there you go.
Hell yeah.
Good reaction to the
That's
art.
what everybody wants to
I'm
see.
glad you're happy. I don't know
Actual
how much you're gonna
Venom.
Tell us about Venom. Is this, can you tell, is this an Osborn Venom? Can you tell, what's the origin of Eddie Brock Venom? Or?
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
It is not
It's
Eddie Brock.
not Eddie
Our
Brock.
goal was to tell an original story, something you haven't seen.
I'm gonna say it's an Osborn.
Yeah, obviously, we love Venom for a reason.
Yeah.
I think in the trailer that they showed before, Harry was like dying or something.
Who is Venom? You have to play the game to see how.
I'm gonna say that he takes the Venom suit to keep alive.
Obviously, the symbiote is a big part of the gameplay.
That's
and
my
one of the
guess.
things we were all struck with the footage that you showed at the PlayStation Showcase was, how that is going to really impact the gameplay when you're playing as, Peter. So tell us a bit about that and how, the gameplay is going to be dramatically different.
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it in just the raw power, the strength, and even the transformation of Peter's moves in that gameplay reveal.
Yeah.
He's we call him the acrobatic improviser, him and Miles, but you can tell there's a lot more.
So
strength,
obviously, I don't think you're gonna keep the Venom
which you saw
suit
both in the moves and
all
Peter
game
talks.
because
So
obviously it
it's not
transfers to
just what
somebody
happens in
else.
gameplay, it's what happens, how the story plays out.
Interesting.
So I
Thanks.
wonder if it'll
I
unlock
mean, you saw some of
after
that in- There's much more of that journey when you play the game.
after you
And I know
beat the game or
the journey
something.
is also more
So you can
expansive.
play
You've got
wherever you
Queens,
want.
Brooklyn, so even more of sort of
Yeah,
city
I mean the
racing,
city
right?
is pretty much doubled in size. So it's Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn, and then being able to use the web wings to traverse at
Yeah.
speeds way faster than they were before is really awesome.
Hugely ambitious game you guys have been building over the past few years. We saw at the PlayStation event, it said at the end, fall 2023, and I think we're like getting close to that. Are you guys feeling confident that you're gonna make it this fall?
Jeff, I know you like exclusives.
Yes.
And I can promise you we are very confident what we're going to tell you right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Okay. New trailer and date or what? Just the date? Okay. October. Oh my gosh. October is going to be full of games.
Spider-Man 2, exclusively for PlayStation 5.
Got it.
Awesome. Well, Brian, thanks so much for
Thank you
stopping
very
by. I
much.
know you got a lot of work to do. Wrapping up the game, and we'll check it out in October. Thanks, Brian. We got our date. All right.
Wow.
Now let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open-world survival
I
crafting
think Metal
game where you
Gear
befriend and
remake
collect
is coming out that day or close to that.
also fight. In other words,
Alan Wake
kind of like Pokemon
and
with
Spider-Man in the
guns.
same month. Holy shit.
Then we're going to look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
Oh, look how cute. Is this like a Pokemon game? Oh shit. Oh, this is that one Pokemon game that's like with guns and shit, I think. Was it? I remember they had something. Yep, there's the guns. Fuck yeah. Look at that shit. Look at those badasses. This is what Pokemon needed. How is this a better 3D Pokemon game than the Pokemon game? Look at this. I mean, January, alright. Probists. Are they gonna show... Is this the expansion to this game? What's it called? Black Desert, whatever. Expansion, maybe? Oh, that's dope. Soon. Land of the Morning Light, Black Desert. Okay. Pearl Abyss had another game that I was interested in. I forgot what the name of it. I think it was Devo or Deco or something with a D. It looked fun.
We told it ourselves. With hammer and axe, we mine and scout. Across Middle Earth, delving for riches.
This is the Lords of the Rings game or that one game with dwarfs in what's it called? Dwarf Fortress or some shit, right? Red Desert. I think Red Desert is probably DOA. They haven't spoken about that game in a long, long time.
Come, my fellow dwarves. Rally together. It's time we took back our home.
Okay. Return to Moria. I wonder if having these advertisements gonna get people banned on Twitch now. So stupid. Hey. Oh shit. Hype. Oh no. Okay, I mean, I'd play this anyways. But I totally thought it was the remake part 2 or whatever. I would play this though. How are you gonna tease us like that though, Square? Oh my goodness. Okay, we have different characters and stuff, so might be like a prequel. Oh right, Ever Crisis. They had announced this a while back.
Registration for
I think Ever Crisis was supposed to be like a complete collection of all the stories and games they had into a mobile game or something.
Now, speaking of Final Fantasy,
hey, don't tease us like that.
Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. Get
what? Jeff. Jeff.
Plus, get the chance to win a
foul ball. Foul ball.
Pack. DoorDash, stay in your game.
Foul ball. Foul ball.
Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden, the story of 2 ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
How could you?
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Man, Focus Entertainment like dropping hits.
We end suffering.
Like the 3rd or 4th game in this game show.
We bring closure to those who don't. I want us back, Red.
The hell was that?
Revenge on what killed me.
Just punching the air and shit.
I want to live.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful. I banish you. Death to the dead. Do we kill? To be together again.
Oh, I think I've seen something about this. I think like one of them's dead or something, and they're like switching back and forth in time.
Come on, show yourself.
Or
Every bloody time.
something like that. They're switching between 2 different either times or worlds or something like that. Yakuza or Shenmue?
あなた好みの単純な力仕事です。ある人物を
Looks more like Yakuza style.
頼みましたよ。コードネーム上流。
Yes.
大丈夫か。
お待たせしてしまって。
トラブル発生。車はまだか。
到着まで3分。何があった？
お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。さもなきゃこれから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
These games are so wild. I don't know if you've ever played any of these games, but they're crazy. I think they switched it to a different name though. I think they're called Like a Dragon now or something. Yeah, Like a Dragon, Gaiden or Gaiden.
Good morning, Stanley. It is 7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
Change username to just Stan.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning, just Stan.
Base to capsule 12. Come in. You there,
Is
Stan?
this a Subnautica but with an actual good story? Oh, I said it.
Definitely a leak here, Tim. How long has it been now? 3 years. 2 months and 17 days. What sort of operation are they running down here? He shouldn't be here.
You don't think you played one? The Yakuza games? Oh, they're a lot of fun. There's a lot of parody into it, so there's a lot of goofy stuff that happens. While having a little bit of like a beat 'em up kind of feel to the gameplay.
Are you there?
Under the Waves. This could be interesting.
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall, along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone, launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
Trying to show you what we came to do. Really talking, making major moves. Rolls Royce, no top. Me, no one will ever stop. Me against the world, I got my back against the wall. No, I'm hellbound. Put him well now. On the road to riches, I can do hell now. Tell him make a sound. Now let she get loud.
Call of Duty's not my thing, so it's whatevs. I have a lot of friends who play this game though. I used to watch a lot of Twitch players play it. Made a few friends on Twitch from it. But I've long gone stopped watching this or anything related to Call of Duty. Hey, the boys. Oh, I thought they were going to do a collab with the show, The Boys.
Today is a big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turned 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game, Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
Ew, that's ugly. Ew. Why would you choose that one to be like the front one? Ew.
And here it is, the Porsche Xbox Series X. These custom
No,
consoles
thank
are
you.
not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now at PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com. Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right, next. Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry.
I don't own an
Cozy
Xbox, and I would
Sim
not
genre,
even
a
like
cozy game
submit a
inspired by
sweepstakes
classics
for
like
it
Animal Crossing and
for a
Stardew
chance
Valley.
to win that.
Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fae Farm.
Fae Farm.
Dear friend, life in Azoria's been treating me well.
I have a friend that's been telling me to like play this game. I'm a huge Animal Crossing fan, and I need something like to scratch that itch, you know?
It's been a breath of fresh air.
I don't know. I need to see.
I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore.
The fairy thing is kind of off-putting a little bit. I don't care for that.
As long as we're prepared, we can face anything. So, what do you say? There's so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
If they'd taken off the fairy stuff and just kept the farming with a little bit, I guess more customization like Animal Crossing,
Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show.
I might be in.
Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben? Man, you guys have been on fire. Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made, and some new game modes. Yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
This guy's wild.
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce
Like a more explosive Seth Rogen.
we have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards. But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben. That's what I got. That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So, listen. I am incredible at card games.
I don't think he's yelling. I think that's his normal voice.
And maybe you've had experience, Jeff. Some people lose.
Yeah.
That's what's funny and outrageous about
I
it.
like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff. But sometimes, sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Lamuntis 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power. And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn.
Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
No, you're just being mean.
I have no interest in card games, so.
Still to come, we're
Other than
looking at
that
Portals of
guy that
Eden
was
from
yelling.
Originals and Ascendant, and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cash back rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
Arthur, I have sacrificed everything to save your kind. From an ancient evil.
This feels cheesy. Is this trying?
And you may prove worthy of your legacy.
No. King Arthur Legends Rise. No. No. Even more off-putting that it's a mobile game. No.
Wayfinders. Do you remember the fall? The gloom
Oh, that one Wayfinder game. I've been watching this a little bit. This could be fun.
You fell, and the world was broken. Remember who you were, who you are, and return to us.
This is the game that is being made by the guys who made Warframe. I believe. I think that's right. What the fuck? Like Fortnite get a weird update that I don't know about? What is this? Oh, editor for Fortnite. What? What does that even mean?
Steve, seriously, you don't stand a chance.
Project under construction.
Creator mode. What does that mean? Like they can turn Fortnite into something different? Is that what the gist is?
Good morning, scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that could be of value to Scavex.
Captain's log, stardate 43152.4.
Hey, Star Trek.
Our fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory.
Yeah, Fortnite has creator modes that you can completely change your island and make a whole new game. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't even know that. I might have to look at some streams on that. That's pretty dope. Just to see the style and creativity. Star Trek Infinite.
Hey there, Summer Game Fest 2023. It's Will Arnett here. Yeah.
Why is Will Arnett always like shown in a weird face cam, like presentation?
Really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock.
Oh right,
July
he's in that
27th.
freaking
And
show.
I'm very excited to share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing. Hope you enjoy it. Check it out.
This is gonna be fun. Ha, swung a little wide there. Well, aren't we a tall glass of water? Me? I'm more of a Hawaiian punch. I'm guessing you don't fight much outside of your car now.
Mega cheese.
I don't need four wheels to kick your ass.
Because he voices every kid's animation ever. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the Twisted Metal show. I have very low expectations, but it could be a fun watch.
She had dumps like a truck. That's like what? All night long.
Right now he's thinking, am I gonna die to this song?
Like it when the beat go. Baby, let your booty go. Girl, you want to show? The thong. Do you love the silver-haired god? Don't lie to me.
Yeah, man. Look, I listened to Unleash the Dragon so many times the disc broke. I'm not a liar.
You said you were coming to my show, and then you shot at me.
It was a misunderstanding. I've been getting shot at ever since I can remember. It's forced habit, I guess.
Sounds like you have trust issues.
It wasn't that bad. What the fuck is this? I don't know. It's got like a little charm to it, but it's weird. Seems Twisted Metal that way.
Allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France.
You gotta bring back movie night or show night, Ali.
Time Shift Warrior, coming later
You gotta
this
watch
year
that.
to PC.
So we can rank on it. Yeah, no.
Goddess of time. Receive my light, Lisvanger. Let this power flow through you and fight again alongside your past selves.
That is not Sweet Tooth. Is it because he doesn't have the flames in his hair?
I rewind. I begin again, but with another
Movie night should come back. Hell yeah, that would be fun. So we can watch some weird, cheesy shit like that.
You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
I will become Legion and crush these demons.
This banger.
Onwards! I can feel that there are more.
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast.
We saw some of this game in the PlayStation showcase.
Now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Great to have you with us.
Doing? Thank you.
This is such.
Yeah, I mean, I force people to watch really bad horror movies, so I guess
Tell us
it'd
about
be
the guy
fair.
you play. You're the main character.
Hey, that one we watched from YouTube TV back in the day. What was it called? That was pretty good. It ended up pretty good.
He's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage Jack,
The one with the Harry Potter guy.
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's I guess
It's been a while.
a street rat is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an Everwar fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors
Born?
in this.
No.
Really high production
It was
value.
a sci-fi one where like something was taking over people's bodies and you didn't know who was the bad guy.
Gameplay sequence, which one of the most
And
epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah. So this is a
can't remember if it ended up being the girl or not. Like it ended up in like a weird cliffhanger, and we thought it was gonna have like a sequel.
Who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild. So let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight.
Forgot what it was called. I'm pretty sure I have it downloaded on my thing somewhere.
And we're still losing.
I could get you the name of it later, but it was pretty good. It was pretty decent.
Welcome aboard, Immortals. What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast, 5 knots.
We'll catch him, sir.
Let's see if I can find it in my library real quick. I don't know about this game just yet. I think I need to wait for it to release to decide whether it's gonna be a playable game or not. Just reminds me of Godfall a little bit, and that's the off-putting part of it. I bet if I just Google it really quick, I could probably find it quicker. Stuff by YouTube. Go.
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all 3 colors of magic.
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA. Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite, and tomorrow, Chapter 4 Season 3 Wilds launches, and today, Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast, hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
some Transformers in your Fortnites. You need to put some ice on? Alright. In the meantime, I'm still looking for that name of that show. It's gonna be in my head until I figure it out. Okay, I found it, but I'll wait till you say you're back to say it. I do gotta give Fortnite props for always updating itself to something different. At least they keep it interesting.
Fortnite Wilds launches tomorrow. Well, finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale.
Oh no, the
It
show's
is a
ending.
deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look.
I'm gonna guess it's Hideo Kojima.
Can't wait to explore again.
Maybe the Microsoft one?
This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with characters
No
and
way.
storytelling. I want to thank them for this trailer for one of
Is it gonna
gaming's
be
most
Dragoon?
anticipated upcoming releases. The
If it's
rumors
Legend of Dragoon?
were true.
What? Well, who? What? Okay, okay. Remake. Okay, I was gonna have a bigger heart attack than I am now.
Wreckage of the expressway. Search and rescue operations are already in progress.
This is still dope. I'm still waiting for this game to come out.
Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in
That's
reality,
crazy.
it's barely hanging on.
So did they move in time or something?
What's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
This is gonna sound crazy, but
Hey, it's the ranch outside.
Cloud was never in
It's
Nibelheim
different.
5 years ago.
Something happened. They changed the timeline or something.
It is the very essence of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected.
Alright, so we'll at least make it to Cosmo Canyon.
Shadows of the Mad, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
Oh my gosh.
Feast your eyes on
Did
the
you see
Turk's
Red
latest
just
and
jumping
greatest.
around? That's dope.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
It looks badass. Okay. Some Yuffie playstyle too. Dope.
They say she's a monster. That she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul. That she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
What the hell's going on in this game, man?
You murdered my dad. You burned my village.
You know that I killed her.
Oh snap.
Who is she?
Wow. Early 2024. On 2 discs? Oh,
There
shit.
you have it. That was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank
I
you.
was really hoping that they'd
For Summer Game Fest, our live
come out
showcase,
this
but that is
year.
not the end
But
of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend.
I could
for
see a
updates on many
February
more
and March
games and
release.
SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from IM8-Bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new
Day of the
game
Devs
reveals over
is
the next
pretty
hour.
interesting sometimes.
We'll see
I
you
think we'll
this summer,
continue
later this
streaming
summer on
and
August
watch
22nd
that.
for Gamescom opening night live in Germany, and again
They
in
usually
December
have
when we
at least
come
some
together here in
announcements
Los
on there.
Angeles to
They're mostly
celebrate
indie
10
games,
years
but
of the Game Awards.
we'll
Thanks
see
for
what they
watching,
have.
everyone. We'll see you soon.
Decent way to end the show, at least. I was flipping out. I thought it was going to be Legend of Dragoon. I was like, are they really going to do that? Alright guys, go ahead and take a break, I guess. Get some drinks, food, snacks, and stuff. I don't know how long this intermission thing is going to take, but I'm going to go ahead and grab a drink as well. Hopefully nothing exciting comes up right away. I'll be back. And we'll continue with Day of the Devs. Maybe it starts now? I don't know. I still gotta get up and go, so I'll be back.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Day of the Dead Digital Showcase. Thanks to Jeff Keighley for having us be part of his Summer Games Fest, and thank you to all of you, the millions of people watching out. Millions of people. God, that can't be right. This thing has really grown.
Alright, folks, I am back.
10 years ago here in San Francisco.
Yeah, I found the movie. The name of the movie was Origin.
Friends at IM8-Bit to put on a show
It was made by YouTube.
games and focus on the fans and the developers and brought them together to meet and celebrate.
Had the
Started as a live
Harry
event in
Potter
San
guy,
Francisco where we had
Draco.
developers showing their games where people could play them and also listen to music and eat food and drink, and it was really just a festival of amazing creativity and a very inspiring event. And then during the pandemic, it became
They were like traveling to like another Earth or some shit, and they were asleep, and then all of a sudden the crew wakes up not knowing what's going on, and like something that reminded me of like the movie The Thing was taking over people's bodies and shit, and nobody knew who the bad person was that was killing everybody.
Digital showcase. There'll be effects on that. It'll sound good.
I'm pleased to introduce a brand new game.
You may or may not hear me eating an apple pie because I'm a little hungry.
Limited, who made incredible games like Wonder Song and Chicory. Here's their new title, Beastie Ball.
Oh, you remember now. Remember? It was pretty good. We ended up like having a good time.
Hi, I'm Greg Lobanov, and
I think we binge watched the whole thing one night, or
my friends and I have been working on.
yeah, it was during the night. I think we watched it.
Introducing Beastie Ball.
Beastie
Ball is a
Ball.
turn-based RPG where you coach a team of beasties.
So this show is gonna be mostly indies for those of you who didn't hear me. So it's gonna be a chill stream from now going forward. But let's see what they show.
And you can challenge rival sports teams as you rise your way through the Beastie Ball rankings.
When you said Harry Potter guy, I could have done it. Yeah, I should have been more specific.
Beasties are highly social creatures.
Not the blonde dude.
Play sports. In their natural wild state,
Everybody always forgets about Draco.
to build friendships, to settle disputes, or just to have fun. When beasties play together, they actually become friends with one another.
Yeah, we watched it all.
And depending on their personalities,
We started it and we thought we were gonna get into something that was gonna be cheesy. And each episode got more and more interesting.
they'll get some kind of unique combo ability that only that pair of beasties can do, which can turn the tide in a really tough match.
So is this like Pokemon volleyball? What the hell?
Agency as living creatures. They're doing their own thing, making their own decisions. They'll only join your team after being convinced by you fulfilling a certain set of conditions while you're playing against them. The goal isn't to collect as many beasties as you can, but to spend time with the ones that you care about and be surprised by the ways that they grow and change, and the bonds that they form with each other. We knew we wanted to create a really wide variety of beasties that each have their own ecological niche and way of playing Beastie Ball. So we're working with a really wonderful bunch of concept artists and spending a lot of time on each design. All the beasties have a range of colors and
Yeah,
sizes,
play with your head a lot because it'd be like, oh, this is.
which gives us lots of opportunity.
Oh, it's this. Oh, no, it's this. Yeah.
To help give each
I don't even think we got the answer right at the end. I think it ended up being the girl, right?
a range of emotions, and we've had a lot of fun performing that.
Sorry for those who haven't watched the spoilers.
This game is about sports. You come from a tiny town built around a nature preserve. You're kind of underdogs until one day.
Like it left off in a cliffhanger. Like we thought it was gonna be like a season 2. So they were arriving, I think, to like another Earth or some shit.
The Beastie Ball League.
Right from the start of your adventure, you'll be able to see all the ranked teams on your map. You decide where to go, who to challenge, and in what order. And every time you defeat a ranked coach, the other ranked coaches become stronger. So no matter which way you go, you'll have a tough and exciting rise to the top.
We're so excited to finally reveal this. It's a really special project for us. And if Beastie Ball looks cool to you too, then please check us out at beastieballgame.com.
Yeah, I think
We're gonna be
so.
revealing a crowdfunding campaign
The
very,
one
very
person
soon,
we
and
wanted
we'd love
to
have
survive,
you.
yeah.
Thanks very much. We can't wait to talk to you more about
Yeah, the
Beastie
girl was
Ball.
dope.
In Hyperlight Breaker, Heart Machine's follow-up title in the Hyperlight universe, you'll assume the role of a mercenary with some serious skills. You'll be entering the Overgrowth, an amazing open world.
I guess it didn't do well enough to like get another season, but I think it deserves some.
Comprised of both handcrafted
They
and
should have.
procedural elements.
I guess because it was YouTube, not a lot of people saw it.
It'll be chock full of secrets and
But they
lore,
should have like
sure
at
to
least
satisfy even the
licensed it to somebody else.
You'll face off against enigmatic enemies, armed with an arsenal of.
I think that show would have done a lot better if it was on Netflix.
And for those diehard
A lot more
fans
people would have saw it
eagerly
and liked
awaiting
it.
its release, we have some never-before-seen sneak peeks. This is Hyper Light Breaker.
Hello, I'm Alex, creative director at Heart Machine, and
I
we're
think
making
YouTube
Hyperlight
stopped
Breaker.
doing their own shit. Yeah, it's a shame. I think they picked up, what was it, Cobra Kai for a while and then stopped doing that as well. Netflix picked it up.
Hyperlight Breaker is a huge, stylish, bloody game. As is our MO, it's a game that's
They had
big,
decent content. I don't know why they gave up on all the production stuff.
all at once. It's a major landmark for us, and the first of its kind. An open world game where you never return to the same world twice. You could say it's a mix of incredible.
Nobody watched the YouTube things but me.
distilled in-
Yeah, not a lot of people had that subscription. I think you had to have a subscription to the TV thing or something, right?
Online. Breaker's narrative will be presented fully through visual storytelling, where you'll discover and decipher the mystery of this world and lost land from long ago. Every world will be different, loaded with dangerous creatures, razor-sharp combat, vast overgrown wilderness, long-dead civilizations, and new discoveries in a mysterious, vibrant, yet horribly ominous atmosphere. Each biome in the world is different, with unique dangers, set pieces, and stories of their own. There will be massive bosses to take down in an open structure with dangerous, unique, and challenging sub-bosses scattered throughout runs. You'll pick up new gear, make new builds, unlock new characters, upgrade your equipment as you bring back more and more materials from
I don't know how I feel about the developers talking over the gameplay. The gameplay looks sick, but I think it's the mood is like being brought down a little bit with them talking.
And we're excited to have you experience it for yourself. We'll have a lot more information on the game as we come closer and closer to early access later this year.
Oh, absolutely. Someone watch the YouTube things with me, I swear. No, just streaming.
Now, in true Day of the Devs fashion, we're traveling
Oh
halfway
God, this
around the
guy's
world
voice.
to
That's what I'm
Transylvania
saying. The
to
mood
bring you a
like dragged
game that's
down.
Not what you expect. From developers Stone Skip and publisher I Am 8-Bit Presents, I'm thrilled to bring you a world premiere title that is not only relaxing and enjoyable, it's chill and vibey. Let that anxiety go while you play Simpler Times.
I don't mind the chill energy, I just don't like the voiceover talking.
Hi there, welcome. I'm Lara.
And I'm Dragos of Stoneskip Studio. We are a small team from Transylvania, and our mission is to create meaningful interactive experiences. Our first game, Simpler Times, sheds light to the beauty of the ordinary and serves as a place from the past where you can be present.
Simpler Times follows Tyna on a heartwarming journey through her memories as she prepares to leave her childhood home.
Man, it's getting pretty full. It's starting to feel like I'm
A
not.
game about being OCD and doing chores.
To slow down
Amazing.
and savor the present moment by immersing you in Tyna's world.
It's apple picking season. My favorite.
Through visual storytelling and mindful interactions, you will journey alongside her as she delves into
Why
her
is
past
indie
and
devs so
uncovers
depressed?
her authentic side.
Because they probably have to develop by themselves for like years. So they're probably a little, you know, socially awkward.
And you'll be there to guide her. From simple activities like picking dried leaves from a plant to more complex ones. Like
Why would anybody want to do this?
You'll interact
You'd
with
be
objects that
surprised.
hold sentimental value for Tyna.
I really wish I could.
There's
see you with
literally an indie game about just unpacking your boxes after moving and setting everything where it needs to be. That's the whole game. So yeah, this doesn't surprise me.
Simpler Times
I think the game was called Unpacking or something. I don't know.
Inspired by this very place we're now sitting in, the game is a reflection of the physical spaces we spent time in and the memories we hold dear.
I've spent so much time here looking out the window. It's hard to believe that I won't see this view for a while.
We want to build a sense of awareness and appreciation for the world around us.
I gotta wash my hands.
You
Be right back.
reflect on your own memories and experiences.
Simpler Times is coming soon on PC and other platforms, so make sure to wishlist on Steam and follow us on social media.
Thanks for taking the time to listen. We hope you'll enjoy playing Simpler Times as much as we enjoyed creating it. Bye.
Bye.
It's like childhood is the beach.
I'm back.
Growing up is the sea. Can I still take all these seashells with me?
I mean, the music's dope and chill.
Lock them in a chest with my memories?
This next game is from Sad Owl Studios and Thunderful Publishing. It's a really unique puzzle game built around a camera mechanic where the photos that you take become 3D worlds to explore. This is Viewfinder.
Viewfinder is a difficult game to describe in words, but if you saw it, you'd immediately recognize it.
What is this place?
It is a game that, gives players...
I don't recognize anything.
What's an old photograph doing here?
You can take photos or find photos and then make them into...
Oh, okay. I see the gimmick.
Hang on, did you just shift reality? Sick.
What makes it unique is the central mechanic where you're using a camera and pictures
It's
to
not a new gimmick. I've seen this before, but
in order to solve challenges in creative ways.
It's such a unique experience, and
not unique. Don't lie to yourself, lady.
Can have a different experience of how they play Viewfinder, and that's
Sad
just a
owl.
really nice thing.
Yeah, how can I name my development studio to really fit me, my personal experience? I'm kind of a night owl. I stay up late at night, but I'm also a little depressed. I guess we'll call ourselves Sad Owl.
You can rotate reality too.
See, they don't even hide their depression. Nope.
Compare Viewfinder to other games, I'd say it's like the gameplay of Portal.
They embrace
the
it.
visual illusions of Superliminal or Antechamber. People have also compared it to The Witness and Manifold Garden and various other first-person puzzle games. It's a puzzle game, but it's very sandboxy and playful and open-ended.
What the
The whole
fuck?
concept of when we started is that when you actually create something, you do destroy a lot of things, and that's just a very important lesson in creation. Viewfinder is created.
No, I don't think that happens in real world. When you create something, you're not exactly destroying everything.
World who have such a diverse and interesting cultures.
Each character comes from a different culture. There's a lot of sort of culture-specific props and items and themes who you learn about, mostly through environments and environmental storytelling. And so we've tried to sort of make these special spaces that really represent that character, who they are, what they like to do.
As a chunky
Should
cat.
notice by now, but using film was always Mirren's idea. One of her many passions. Celion was always fond of games.
It's just very important for us to just put in what we know so that the rest of the world could also, have a glimpse of the experiences that we've had.
This must be the next stage. Let's go.
Not my type of game.
We received a record number of submissions for this Summer Game Fest edition of Day of the Devs.
It's like a
This
Cheshire
next one
cat.
didn't
Yeah,
come through that
does
process.
give that
We
feel.
have eyes everywhere, and the curation team is always looking for games. This next one actually came from Twitter because the creator was posting.
Man, I would love another Alice
and we reached
game.
out via DM and
The horror-esque one.
so here it is, this beautiful, gorgeous, hand-drawn.
What was it called? American McGee Alice.
Hello everyone, my name is Leo Dasso and I'm with Moonloop. Together we're making a game called Haunty. The main mechanic in Haunty is that as a ghost you can haunt things and get access to their abilities. And there's a big variety of things that you can haunt in this game.
That guy doesn't want to be here.
Exploring around and seeing what different things you can haunt and the abilities that they give you.
Hey, I'm here with
Core mechanics
Manlu.
resemble very much a twin
I
stick
guess my
shooter.
game's alright. You
Unlike
should
twin
come
stick
play it.
shooters, it focuses less on the high intensity moments and more on finding creative ways to use the twin stick paradigm to
I
create
got shit to
fun,
do, you know. I'm a developer, so I gotta wrap this up. So I'll tell you something about it, I guess, and we'll be on our way.
lot of ghosts in the afterlife and sort of the stories that they have. The progression and story of Hanti both center around collecting these stars, and the stars have this special ability that they give ghosts access to pieces of their past life that they've left behind. The environments and characters are all carefully crafted with a
Again, another example
a lot
of
of painstaking
the art style and all this is beautiful, great, amazing.
fantastic soundtrack.
But the guy talking over it, it's horrible. This is how you show off your game, in my opinion.
And so it all sort of comes together to give you this sort of tour through the afterlife, chilled out experience. If this is something you're interested in, be sure to wishlist it. It helps us out a lot.
It helps us out a lot. You know, wishlist it if you want to.
Arrived on the scene around 12 years ago, quickly became the talk of the town and won a handful of awards, including the Seamus McNally Grand Prize at GDC's Independent Games Festival. But then, shortly afterwards, both the
This guy's trying the Taika Waititi kind of hairstyle look.
a slice-of-life simulation game that put you in the shoes of various street vendors and tasked you with setting up a successful business selling bagels or newspapers. As the story unfolds,
Beer bag, need to get some food. Yeah, I'm super hungry. I might have to eat after this real quick.
It was a truly unique,
Got some ribs,
powerful,
rice,
special game,
and I
super
think
sad that it's
salad
been unplayable now for the
waiting
last
for me.
decade. But it gives me great pleasure to tell you that lovingly restored and better than ever, Cart Life is back.
Hi, I'm Nick Herman. I'm with Ad Hoc Studio, and we're here to show you Cart Life. Cart Life is a retail simulator developed by Richard Hoffmeyer and was originally released in 2013, where it won a bunch of awards at the Independent Games Festival. For a variety of reasons, he ended up pulling it off Steam, but all of us at Ad Hoc are such big fans of Richard's work. Now we're partnering with him to help bring it back.
A retail simulator. I don't understand exactly what's going on. There's a lot of things on the screen.
Has 3 different characters in any order. Each have their own unique background and circumstances, but what they all have in common is that they're trying to make it as street vendors. Melanie is a recently divorced mother and has moved back into her family home with her daughter, all the while trying to establish her new coffee cart. Andres is a Ukrainian immigrant who is trying to put down roots in a new town by opening a newspaper stand. And Vinny has big dreams, but never enough money to make it happen. He's hoping that selling his homemade bagels will help turn things around for him. Managing your own cart is not an easy job. Just like in real life, in cart life, your resources are limited. You need to take care of yourself and others, and how you prioritize the needs of your cart against the personal needs of each character will determine the outcome of their stories.
I don't think I've ever wondered any of this stuff for cart vendors. Not the story I'm like itching to get into, you
The
know?
world of Cart Life is alive and filled with characters who are potential customers that you'll get to know as you try to build your business. There's no right or wrong way to play this game. What players choose to do with the time that they have with each character is entirely up to them. Everyone's experience will be different based on the choices they make, what they prioritize, and even the order in which they choose to play the characters. This release is going to have a bunch of new story content, new art, updated controls and mechanics, and we really look forward to sharing it all with you on PC and console later this year.
The skateboard renaissance has been going on for the last couple years in games, and as we get deeper into the grind revival, things are getting a little more avant-garde and daring. This next one gives you all that Tony Hawk mechanical goodness that you crave, but with a heavy helping of demons and brimstone. This is the world premiere of Hellskate.
Hello, my name is Jordi van den Bussen, also known as Kwobbelkop. I'm the CEO and founder of Phantom Coast, and today we'll be talking about Hellskate.
Oh, Hellskate. I thought he said Hellscape. Huh.
All right, Anton.
I've seen some of this before.
No! That was a good combo! All right, that's it.
Too slow. Again.
Hellskate takes place in Wertheim. Here you play as Anton Falcon, a skater through and through. All Anton wants to do is skate at Wertheim's fabled beach. Even if
could
that
be
means
fun.
he has to go through the gods and monsters who will do anything to stop him and his skater friends from doing what they love most. The skateboard mechanics are very similar to the arcade-like games such as Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I mean, our lead game designer Steve actually worked on Tony Hawk's Underground.
It started a long time ago, the idea, and the far-off, far-flung land of 2002, I worked on a game called Tony Hawk Underground. And at the time we were working on it, we were thinking, man, this really looks a lot like an RPG or an action RPG. You have all these stats and you're upgrading and all this kind of stuff. It's super cool, super neat, right? But of course, we're bound to Tony Hawk, we're bound to the real pro skaters. It always seemed to me that skate graphics create and imply such an interesting world, but it's not a coherent world that you can visit. So that was one of the motivations behind Hellskate. Hellskate,
Yeah, that's an interesting thought.
Game. It fuses together old school skateboarding with the tricks and traversal, manuals, grinds, jumps, balance meters with roguelite structure.
Yeah, just give it a little bit of that flair from like Jet Set Radio. Put in some banger beats, and yeah, just go in town with like a roguelike kind of experience. Pretty dope.
To get permanent upgrades such as tattoos or skateboards, which act as weapons. The combat in our game can be
It'd be interesting if like you can go as far as saying maybe the tattoos give you different stats
The core of the gameplay revolves around your skateboarding tricks.
or a certain style you ride with.
It
Has
a combat
certain
system
moves and
which
stuff
is
like that.
Meant to be very friendly, very forgiving and rewarding, especially at the beginning, and then gradually it teaches you and ramps up the skill of the skateboarding, where you need it, when you need it.
If this is a soundtrack, it's already pretty good.
Look at yourself. Your wing, your arm. What do you think happens when
You're
that
back.
gets
I'd
too
play this. Yeah, this is pretty dope.
Thank you for watching this reveal of Hellskate. Wishlisting the game would mean the world to us. Thank you.
Put it at I don't know, $20 to $30 price point.
Half-head, you
I'm
play
in.
as half a head. That's it. That's the game. But it's so much more than that too, because you see, Henry can be many things, can be anything, in fact. He has the curious ability to be able to transform into anything he can reach. Using this peculiar power and perplexing form, you'll live the life of the title character, navigating sandbox situations crafted by Zurich-based developers Lululu Entertainment, and in so doing, maybe ponder the philosophical questions. Who is? How is? What does it mean to be Henry Halfhead?
Welcome! May I introduce you to Henry? Henry's not just anyone. If they're anything, they're, well, everything.
Another weird ass fucking game.
In their reach. Yes, everything. And that's how they manage their daily life. The familiar noise of Henry's alarm clock announces the dawn of a new day. And it will
Another
keep
game
ringing
about
until Henry gets
procrastination.
calms the nervous quivering machine. Tick tock, tick tock.
Please don't narrate the clock.
At least half awake, Henry is ready for their morning routine, which they usually start by making their bed. Staying in bed is tempting, but
only leads to regret later. Henry
No,
knows if you want
I
to
never
change the
regret
world,
sleeping in.
You have to start off by making your own bed. Completing this simple task in the morning gives Henry a little bit of pride and the feeling of control over their life. With part of the morning routine done, Henry was ready to freshen up.
This game's so weird.
For hours, Henry could sit there, lifting the seat up and down, pretending it was a singing mouth.
Please tell me there's not actual narration in the game like this.
Henry bought a turmeric soap. They didn't know. They just liked the color. It's actually great for their skin.
I don't need a judgmental game. No. Listen, I do what I want. If I want to sit in the tub for half an hour or 3 hours, that's my business, okay?
That got all the dirt. Henry should now dry themselves. All clean and dry, Henry is now ready for a proper breakfast. Breakfast with a warm beverage is important, and so is keeping up with the news.
This week. That's all for now. Have a wonderful day.
Yeah, put yourself in water. Yeah, just drag yourself over to the sink and turn it on. See what happens.
The best drink Henry can make from beans.
I'ma cut you, bitch.
The
I'ma
candy
cut
of
you.
nature. Delicious. Well fed and well informed, Henry has to get ready and pack for work. If Henry takes
What
the
is
lunch
going
box and
on?
leaves now, they can catch the 8 o'clock bus.
Double the Henry, double the fun. Play Henry's
So he
console
made his
and
little
everyday
breakfast
life
bin
with a
and
twist.
left it behind. Gotcha.
Henry, everyday life with a twist.
Our next game is from Jeppe Carlson, a creator who's
That is a
best
cool
known
studio
for
name
his
though.
master
Lululululu.
Limbo and Inside. We had the honor of working with him to publish 2 of his solo projects as part of Double Fine Presents: rhythm action platformer 140 and co-op arcade shooter Thoth. 2 of the most fiendishly well-designed and fun puzzle games I've ever played that truly give you a sense for and appreciation of Jeppe's contributions to those Playdead titles. His new game sees him teaming back up with Jakob Schmidt, composer of 140, and applying his trademark puzzle skills to a beautiful, mind-bending adventure game. This is Cocoon.
Hello, I'm Jakob, co-founder and audio director of Geometric Interactive in Copenhagen. I would like to show you what our amazing team has been working on for the
I like how every developer has the same IKEA set in the back to display their games and shit. What's this? Okay. Get weird and freaky. Are you like a ladybug? What are you? Some kind of weird bug
It's an
man.
adventure game with multiple worlds, and each of these worlds are contained within an orb. Let me demonstrate by jumping out of the world which we are currently exploring. Just
What?
like that, we are now in a world outside. The orange orb here contains the world we were previously exploring. Let's jump out one more time. We are now in a world even further outside and can explore this world using the orange orb that we picked up.
Okay. But why?
Orbs can be placed on switches to power devices and solve puzzles.
Oh my god. My anxiety just went up. Like
And
too
you
much
can even
things to
throw
take
them
in.
into pipes. You can use the hierarchy of worlds within worlds to solve interesting puzzles. For example, to safely avoid this moving barrier, you simply jump out of the world, let it pass by, and jump back in.
I guess this is kind of unique.
It's not only about exploration and puzzles. Within each world, you have to face a mighty guardian. Here is a first glimpse of one of these encounters.
Alright, you get to shoot water out of your ass. Okay, you can cut the edit there.
Forward to exploring the mysterious
I've seen enough.
Cocoon, releasing later this year on Steam.
Is that a Winnie the Pooh set he has back there? Lego? Holy shit.
And now, I'm pleased to bring you a title from French-Canadian developer Impossible. In this relaxing artistic exploration game, you play a painter with a watercolor brush and a whole city to explore. This game is more than appropriate for Day of the Devs Summer Game Fest edition because its title,
Too much to
"Hey"
do, right?
in French, translates to the word.
I think I'd give up pretty easily on the anxiety levels of, okay, I gotta do this and then do this and then do this. Nah, I'm good.
In Ite, you see the world through the eyes of a painter, with every surface acting like a blank canvas, just waiting for you to fill it with color.
It's like Mario Sunshine.
Ite means summer in French, because it's set in our French-speaking hometown of Montreal.
Let me create a game about
You step to the shoes.
Let me watercolor the world.
The summer. This is a game for people who love pure exploration. You're free to roam open city scenes at your own pace, following your curiosity, getting sidetracked, and discovering secrets along the way. When you fill something with paint, you'll extract its color as droplets of experience, and as you level up, you'll become able to unleash larger splashes of paint that reveal a bigger part of the world at once. You'll also meet plenty of locals, taking part in their lighthearted, everyday anecdotes, and some of them will even
You can pet the dog, I'm in. Hard seller, huh? Alright, devs, take notes. You can pet the dogs.
You can travel
got Allie's money.
and paint those commissions on canvas. That's where your creativity comes into play. At your easel, you can create gorgeous watercolor artworks using anything you've discovered in your expedition so far. Stamps on your canvas can be freely moved, resized, rotated in 3D, and even recolored. The canvas is pretty much your sandbox that lets you put your own spin on commissions. And if you're feeling inspired, you can paint as many creative artworks as you like without any kind of limitation. With hundreds of unlockable stamps at your disposal, and dozens of
I guess this part is kind of cool for artists.
Apart from living your best life as the friendly neighborhood painter, you'll also get to meet other like-minded artists, like Marianne, an ambitious photographer, and Theo, a talented musician.
I'm getting like Mario Sunshine vibes with like Mario paint
Maybe they'll let
mixed
you in on
in.
their best-kept secret, an abandoned building that could become your very own painting studio. But you'll have to dive into that story for yourself. It is coming out in 2024, and we hope you'll enjoy your adventures as a traveling painter in this lovingly crafted, whimsical summer world.
Hi everybody, how are you liking the show so far? This is the time where we take a brief break to talk about the long and complicated process by which we accept games into the nominating committee and all the legal ramifications and the technical rules that go with the accounting of the...
Tim, sorry. I thought that, yeah, I thought I was doing something here too. All right.
Get out of the way,
Hey,
Tim.
Kelly from Indie Mega Booth here with a very exciting announcement. We're back.
Who are you again? Oh, Mega Booth. Okay.
If you're a fan of indie games, you may have seen the Indie Mega Booth at shows like PAX West and PAX East over the last decade, bringing together a curated selection of the best up-and-coming indie titles. Games like Crypto the Necrodancer, Tunic, Disco Elysium, Spiritfarer, Celeste, Mini Metro, Astroneer, The Stanley Parable, and Papers, Please have all been part of the Indie Mega Booth community. If you're a dev, you'll likely know us from our industry work, such as our GDC showcases, our presence at Bit Summit, our global outreach and events, including a robust scholarship and grant program. And if you've never heard of any of this, well, that's fine. Just think of us as like a stepping stone into the games industry, where folks who love indie games can connect with each other, discover new games, and be part of a welcoming, diverse, broad, creative community. Indie Mega Booth has been in hibernation during the pandemic, but we are so excited to announce that we're finally waking up from our big long slumber, and we're ready to move forward with IMB 2.0. Head on over to our brand new website,
Cool.
indiemegabooth.com, and
They've been around for a long, long time. I always see them at the conventions that I go to.
upcoming showcases, digital sales, and the best ways to help support the games and developers that you know and love. As we've always said, individually we're tiny, together we're mega.
We have another world premiere for y'all, and it's also really thematically appropriate for this showcase. You'll see why in a second. It's from the aesthetically amazing studio called Land and Sea. They're famous for the Alto series that you know and love, but this next one is not what you're expecting from them. It'll be herding your way. It'll be flocking your way.
Stop.
It'll
Stop.
be herding your way next year. It's called Summerhill. It's about sheep.
No, stop. Just show the game.
Hi there, my name is Harry Nesbitt, and I'm the founder and creative director of Land and Sea. We're a small team from the UK, best known as the developers of the Alto's Adventure series. Now, over the last few years, we've been
that's
busy
pretty.
growing the team and laying the groundwork for our most ambitious project yet. It's an entirely new IP that aims to build on the themes that we care about most as a studio. And we're super excited to be able to share this exclusive first teaser with you today. So please take a look, and I'll be back at the end to tell you more.
I've never heard of either one of those two games. But the style is amazing. I like it. Get those sheep. Look, Ellie, a dog. Pet it. Pet it. That wasn't really much gameplay, but okay.
We hope you enjoyed this first look at our brand new game, Summerhill.
Mm.
To give you a little bit more detail, Summerhill is a story-driven puzzle game in which you play as a young shepherd and their dog. Together you'll be setting out to rescue your lost flock that have been scattered across the mysterious land that lies at the border of your home.
Look at that style, I love it.
Together gentle problem solving, fluid herding-based gameplay, and striking pastoral landscapes to tell a timeless coming-of-age folktale. As a team, we've been massively inspired by the rich history and cultural impact of sheep herding across the world. There are few people or places that haven't been impacted in some small way by the practice of shepherding. Even the name, Summerhill, is a name often given to highland pastures where sheep are taken to graze during the warmest months of the year. In many ways, sheep herding is in our DNA, and we really want to do justice to this timeless tradition and tell a story that could only be told in this way. We're also super excited to be working again with our longtime collaborator, Todd Baker. Todd is a composer and audio designer best known for his work on games such as Monument Valley 2, Dreams, and our very own Alto's Odyssey. We can't wait to share more with you, so if you'd like to be the first to hear about what we're up to, please head over to our Steam page to wishlist the game, or go to summerhill.game to join our mailing list. Thanks again, and we look forward to sharing more with you again soon.
Alright, best of luck.
Next
Hope you show us some more gameplay someday.
From Studio Psy, essentially a one-person team with a few friends helping out on the side, and it's a dating action game. Now, you've heard a lot about this title.
Is this gonna be another Doki Doki?
I'm sorry, Greg. I know I shouldn't be interrupting Day of the Devs. But it's urgent. A virus has turned most of us into...
Dancers.
I don't know how much longer we can hold out. It won't be easy, and the road will be long, but who knows? Maybe we'll find one more thing worth fighting for. Eternites is a dating action game that takes
Oh, Eternites. Yeah, this was in the PlayStation thing once.
heartfelt love story.
Yeah, it's a weird game. It's a dating sim, but it's got action elements to it.
Sometimes with all these infected, it's too much. And it's during these moments that I'm happy to have someone to lean on. Fighting for our lives, solving puzzles, exploring dungeons. It all seems easier when you have someone special by your side to make things less scary. So, what now?
Awkward.
Because the teacher might hear us.
Yeah, sure. That's the reason. Oh god, awkward.
I mean, or you can just fight for friendship. That's cool and not.
Wow, we are so cheesy.
Mini-games! We have so many mini-games that can help you unlock unique skills and spells in battle. So yeah, you can fight monsters, explore dungeons, date? I mean, so many things like train, scavenge, date. Did I say date twice? Anyway, you have to manage and balance all these activities if you want to save the world. The clock is ticking. Okay, cool.
I'd like Persona if it were a pure dating sim, kind of. Lean more towards the dating sim aspect.
Next up, from Italian-Icelandic developer Evil Licorice, comes a nostalgia-fueled gadget-building sim that demystifies electronics engineering and allows you to share your creations with the community.
Hello everyone, I'm Marco Bancale from Evil Licorice, and I'm one of the designers of Retro Gadgets.
This is cool.
Although it takes me forever to build something like this, I love the feeling of seeing something happening on a screen like this one when I rotate the knob or I press the button.
This could be a cool
Retro Gadgets comes from
way to
is
like
to be
teach
able
kids
build
how to do stuff.
digital gadgets with little effort. We love Pico 8 by Lexaloff because it brings you this retro environment where you can build your own games in Lua. And we also love Shenzhen.io by Zachtronics because it managed to teach you low-level programming effortlessly. And Retro Gadgets tries to take the best of both worlds and adds a layer of hardware building and customization. All this is packaged in a cozy and retro-inspired environment.
Fake boy.
Fantastic community, and people have been creating insane gadgets that go well beyond our initial expectations. So please join our Discord server and check them out. Retro Gadgets is in early access on Steam, and we have big plans.
That's pretty dope. Very unique. I hope they put that in schools to
If
teach.
you've ever watched the Mars Curiosity rover on one of its missions, you very well may have become fascinated by one of the hyper-specific contraptions and gadgets it keeps on board to measure soil samples and hunt for traces of water. Our next game poses a very important question though. Sure, Curiosity can tell us the weather on a planet millions of miles away, but can it deliver a pizza? In Mars First Logistics from Shape Shop, you'll be given the task of carrying awkwardly shaped objects from point A to point B by assembling and piloting your very own Mars rovers. And in doing so, perhaps you will solve the pepperoni-based problems that truly matter.
Hello, I'm Ian McClarty from Shape Shop. We're a small team based in Melbourne, Australia, and we're making this game, Mars First Logistics. In Mars First Logistics,
Like Mars
you'll be
settling
helping to
kind of
establish
game.
a colony on the surface of Mars. You'll do this by transporting often awkwardly shaped objects between A and B, using vehicles that you design and build yourself.
Kind of better for it to be something flat underneath, but you're just gonna smush the pizza. And there it goes.
As you complete deliveries, the game will give you new toys to play with.
Looks like Legos, yeah. Same idea, I guess. Another training kind of game for kids could be cool. Teach them about robotics and Legos, I guess, or building, engineering. Though the physics on the pizza are not exactly realistic, just gonna say.
The game is set in a vast open world, and you're free to pick and choose which jobs you'd like to take on. There's a mix of procedurally generated side jobs and handcrafted main contracts. In the main contracts, you'll be helping to
Wow, that's a
construct
huge game.
buildings in the game's world.
Yeah, it needs more realism.
challenges in the game
Yeah, I mean,
is
especially if you're gonna
how to
teach
pick up each
kids
item
or people how to do physics of carrying stuff.
using the parts that you have available.
You know, a little bit of sense of realism, you know. Because if you build that for the same item in the real world, I'm pretty sure that pizza would have got smushed in all kinds of ways. That's dope. I like that one.
And as you build up your collection of parts, more creative options will become available to you. And I think a lot of the fun in the game.
Legos had a game a while back that was similar to this anyway. You had to not only build parts and robots and stuff, but you had to build worlds that function.
And finally, I'm really excited to announce that Masterverse Logistics will be launching into Steam Early Access on the 22nd.
It wasn't crazy with the engineering as this one is, but it was pretty cool.
Looking forward to seeing what everyone builds in the game. Thank you.
You'd think the aftermath of a worldwide flood would be pretty bleak, right? Well, UK and Denmark-based studio Die Gute Fabrik has a different take. From the studio that brought you Mutazione and Sports Friends comes the all-new adventure set in the sprawling post-flood world of Saltsea. The adventure unfolds differently with every decision, so there's always something new to see in your next playthrough. So buckle your swashes and get ready for the world premiere of the stylish, seaworthy Saltsea Chronicles.
Hello.
I'm Hannah Nicklin from Die Gute Fabrik, and we made Saltsea Chronicles. We're super stoked to show you the world premiere of Saltsea Chronicles today. It's a flooded world, story-driven adventure game where you play as a ship's whole crew.
Oh, so like a water world kind of I guess sim kind of RPG.
At the beginning of the game, you're going to discover that Maya, your captain, has gone missing, and together your ragtag crew are going to heist a ship and set out across the Saltsea archipelago in search of clues. In each chapter of the game, you'll decide where to head next, who to explore with from the crew when you get there, and what to say to the people that you meet along the way. Saltsea Chronicles' unique art style is brought to life by beautiful animation, and each location is built on the fragments of this world that came before. Our art team have really done an incredible job. One of my favourite locations.
Yeah, the
is
art
Los
looks
Gatos,
pretty dope.
And on that island, the people there live symbiotically with this community of cats. As you explore, you'll find a brand new trick-taking card game designed especially for the world of Saltsea. It's a really good way to sort of take a break from the story. It's called Spoils, and you can play it all over the archipelago.
I always hate this kind of thing
The
though.
community has slightly different house rules.
Like the minigame in a game kind of aspects of stuff.
Another thing we're
Like
super proud of
you
is
have
our
to do it to like
So we're
proceed
sort of
somehow.
getting away with
I've always
pushing
hated that.
adventure games. So if you miss a clue, instead of sort of slowly traipsing to the other end of the island, you're just going to tap the shoulder button on your controller or select a screen span arrow to move almost instantaneously across a space. It allows us to lay the story down away from a linear path much more organically.
Where are the villains?
Saltsea Chronicles
Where's the
isn't a
sabotage?
story about a hero. It's a story about
The
community
thievery.
and how you navigate the world together. And each community that you meet in turn is going to be rich and amusing and strange maybe, and have its own things going on. There's also a strong sense of genre-based storytelling too. So while you might be new to the world of Saltsea, you'll know that you're in a Scooby-Doo chapter or a Romeo and Juliet chapter or a detective one. There are plenty of laughs, but tough choices and meaningful moments too. Our writer's room of award-winning storytellers have done an incredible job. We're so delighted to share Saltsea Chronicles with you all today, and I can't wait for you to explore the rich world, get to know the wonderful characters, and to hear what paths you chart when you play.
Meh.
All right, this next game, sorry.
This dude again. My dude.
Oh, Tim wants me to read something. Apologies, but this seems important. The thing I love most about Day of the Devs, says Tim, as me as Tim, I don't know, is getting to know all these amazing game developers. I love hearing them describe their games and their creative process, but I wish I could hear more. I wish I could be a fly on the wall, eavesdropping all their private conversations, all their ups and downs, their triumphs and tribulations.
Okay, I get the concept now.
Video game over the course of 7 years. Too bad there's no way to do it. Or is there? This is actually pretty cool. Two-Player Productions was embedded with Double Fine for the course of 7 years while they were making Psychonauts 2, and they made a super hyper-duper long documentary series unlike anything you've ever seen in games. All the intimacy, all the tears, the outrage and joys, and all the things that happen in game development that never really gets documented because who has access like this? So here's a very quick sneak peek at their incredibly long series. We highly encourage you to watch this thing. It's amazing.
So what's next?
Psychonauts 2.
So it's a documentary, not a game.
To get to the dollar amount we're talking about, it's probably going to take financing from a lot of different avenues. Whenever Grasslands is going to start, Tim's just going to start taking our people.
So there's a ton of stuff going on right now. It's kind of breaking me. But you know, it's fun. It'll be really rewarding when it's done.
And this is why devs are so sad all the time. You wanted to know, Allie. Why are they so depressed? Yeah. Time crunches, money, long development times. Yeah.
To submit your game for future Day of the Devs, or to just hear about Day of the Devs in general, go to dayofthedevs.com for more info.
Thank you to all the incredible sponsors that have been with us since the
Looks like it's over.
beginnings of Day of the Devs.
Oh, now I feel bad. I'm pretty sure you knew. We were just joking around anyway, so.
Nothing in return except a showcase of incredible games from indie devs all around the world. So please applause for all the cool logos on the screen.
Thanks.
Thank you. We couldn't do this without you. Thank you.
You know,
Thank you again
just doing my part.
Comparable Dose 1. He's been supplying the beats for all the transitions between all these amazing games ever since we started doing these digital showcases for Day of the
Wonder if we'll have one more game to show off before we go.
Go check out his music. It's amazing.
Is there anything after this show? I wonder.
Thank you for watching Day of the Devs yet again. If you're looking for more information or you just want to subscribe to the coolest newsletter in all the land, go to
Let me search on Google.
The URL on your screen. Follow us on social media. We got more coming up this year. Thank you to our friend Jeff Keighley. The Summer Game Fest showcase was amazing. We're so happy to be a part of it.
The Devolver show is at
Definitely stick around. We're not
6.
completely done yet. We have a musical performance featuring the sounds of new.
So we got about 10 minutes.
The game Chia. It's worth it. It's really cool. Happening right now.
Okay. Alright, everybody. So if you want to take a break or watch this if you want to. There's about 10 minutes until the Devolver show comes around at 6 Eastern. We'll probably stream that as well. The Devolver show is pretty funny usually. I wonder what they'll do this year though. And yeah, let's take a break. I might grab some food while we're at it and eat. And I'll see you guys when that comes back online. I'll let this run in the background in the meantime. Enjoy. Alright, folks, I am back. I got my food. I'm gonna take a quick break while eating. I know it's a little quiet right now. The stream is up, so we don't have to change links or anything. So it should be coming on in the next 5 minutes. In the meantime, so it's not so quiet, I'll put on some music, some video game tunes. And yeah, I'm gonna mute my mic for a bit while I'm eating so you don't hear me eating. But we'll see each other in a few. Alright, looks like they're gonna show us a trailer in a few seconds here. Let me know how the audios are, if anything's changed. This stream might be a little bit lower than the last one. Nudity. They said that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Twitch gonna have a field day today. Even though I'm not streaming on Twitch. No idea what we just watched, but another trailer in 40 seconds. We got hot announcements dropping in a few seconds. I'm so afraid of like biting into this rib and you guys hearing me. You probably already hear some chewing and shit. Let me try to turn off the mic every once in a while. Yeah, it felt like a waste of time. I don't even know what the game was about. Sludge Life. Okay. It looks like New York City right now. Damn, these devs work really hard, really fast. Slurp, slurp, slurp. These ribs are good though. There was a Sludge Live 1. I didn't even know. Okay. Get the Sludge Live 2 demo on Steam right now. It's free. It's such a weird showcase. Everybody watches this showcase mostly for the actual show that they do for like acting or whatever, the Devolver one. Which I'm wondering if it's that countdown for that, and then we're just gonna get trailers all the way leading to that. But it's just a weird show so far. I like the 90s style of it. I bet it is. Yeah, it sounds that way. Which usually they don't have that many game trailers. Usually they only show off like 3 or 4 games every year. So that means they have a lot more trailers this time. I hate the America's Home Videos background from the 90s. It reminds me of, what's that? Saved by the Bell. Or Taco Bell from the 90s. This? Is this Nidhogg? No. It's got Demon Souls gameplay-ish. Yes, this like so much. Aren't you a 90s kid? You should like it. Especially that little rat creature that I have no idea what it is in the corner. He's so happy. He's like, Allie, give me the thumbs up. I forgot there was music playing from my thing in the background. Buy Devolver merch. Your current clothes are unattractive. Okay. It's a mouse shaped like a computer mouse. I guess I could see that, yeah. Okay. Like if you were to see it from top down or something. I see it, I see it. That is a very 90s thing to do, I guess. Turn objects into like animals and shit. Rude. I like my clothes. You've heard about Karma Zoo? Well, hear about it again next. I have not heard of Karma Zoo. So show it to me for the first time.
Karma Zoo is a joyful cooperative platformer where up to 10 random players team up and must combine the abilities of 50 different characters to win and complete a loop. Throw yourself on the
Massive co-op, holy shit.
adorable little tombstone.
Oh, it's got a puppies. Allie's always gonna play the puppies.
In cooperation, even when things go wrong.
Oh, there's a little koala. Dibs on the koala. Video games solve everything except poverty and two things. Truth. Yo, is this mouse growing up or is it just me? It's like in its teenager age now. We've got one hell of a trailer coming up next from Good Shepherd. And looks at me weird. He's like, hey Allie, come give me a handshake real quick. Oh, this is that Hellboy game. We've seen a little bit of this before. I would much rather have a fuller AAA game of Hellboy, but I'll give it a try. I like Hellboy. Volvy says, if you didn't get any sleep, slap me 5. Go Allie, slap him a 5. Hmm, 4 minutes till the big show. Damn, a hard no, huh? The following trailer has been paid for by Suda5. Enjoy. Suda5 makes some weird shit. I forgot he's pretty much a Devolver person now, mostly. I know he's independent, but usually like gets published by them a lot.
Hey everybody, this is James Mountain, Community Manager here at Grasshopper Manufacturer. And today for our 25th anniversary... So when do I get to light up some demons? Hey, what the hell, man? Hey, what the fuck? The bullet train is here, hell monkey. And maybe I will blow your head off nicely. No. Hey, every demon has the right to pick the music for his own funeral. I do love a party.
Oh, Shadows of the Dam? Are they doing a remaster? Okay. Yo, this is kick-ass. The composer of Silent Hill made the soundtrack for that game. It was a decent game. It was kind of at the time that it came out, but it ended up being a pretty decent game. I never imagined they'd do a remaster, so that's crazy. TV is video games you can't play. How boring is that? It's truth. It's almost time. Almost a minute. I have to put my ribs down. Jeez.
Hey kids, it's me, your old pal Volvi.
Oh no, it talks. It's evolving.
Remember me? I'm back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play.
Oh god.
For generations of gamers, this is where it all began. The cultural icon of the gaming industry. More influential than any pop star or politician.
Are they gonna make a game out of
The most
this?
famous video game mascot of all time.
It's your boy.
Digital's very own Volvi. You know him as the star of all your favorite Devolver games. But where
All
did
of them.
Volvi come from? Many years ago, Devolver Digital hired little-known designer Ronathan Trotfield.
They're making fun of the Bethesda showcase when they had a bunch of like weird characters.
We were trying to compete with the heavy hitters. Bonk, Gex, Awesome Possum, Arrow the Acrobat. And this was no small task.
Yeah, we spent a few years on it, but... To be honest, I don't really remember drawing it.
I remember Ronathan showing us that final design. It was a beautiful moment.
That face, those smart brown shoes.
That beautiful face.
And of course, the masterstroke. His one big hand.
For gaming?
I'd just never seen a character with a hand that big. We knew straight away
we had something special.
Volvi was introduced to the world in his first solo game, Field Run, which went on to become a cult hit.
We were seeing the sales numbers going up and up. We couldn't believe it. The demand for the character was insane.
A hit bigger than Mario.
So Volvi went on to star in a string of hit Devolver titles. Hotline Miami, Cult of the Lamb, Grease from Nomada, Ape Out, My Friend Pedro.
You know what would be funny if they actually do like a way to unlock him in all these games, like an update.
He was an icon, not just for video games, but pop culture in general.
They have his own console.
Flying off the shelves, I'm talking clothing, toys, and even a range of what we called legally edible snack foods.
Volvi's Mystery Bites! Can you solve the riddle? Join Volvi and try to figure out what's in your mouth!
Ew.
The tastes and trends are fickle. And as the years went by, kids began to want different things from their video game mascots.
We saw the way the market was changing, and we made the difficult decision to part ways with Ronathan. We had no choice. We needed to keep Volvi relevant.
It's Volvi 2.0!
Oh god, he's even more hideous.
Even the big hand for gaming, in favor of something with more attitude.
Guess what? I have an earache, and I don't care. It's graffiti time.
Looking back.
Oh god, is this where the nudity part is gonna come in?
Volvi 2.0 performed poorly, and the character began a slow but steady decline.
So, we made the decision to quietly discontinue the Volvi franchise.
It felt like I was losing a family member. Well, a distant family member, but...
Sega, take notes. Don't let this happen to Sonic.
And, nobody has seen him since.
Until now. Good evening, and thank
Oh my god! He's back! Oh my god!
You heard it right, folks. I am so proud to present the launch event for the reboot, rebirth, and return of the world's greatest video game mascot, Volvi! Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, settle down, please, because it gets even better. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back Volvi's original creator, Ronathan Trotfield! Come on, Ron! Yes! Wow!
Old Volvi, man.
Fantastic. Please tell me, bro, how do you feel right now on this momentous day?
Why I have a feeling he's gonna die on stage.
Very nice. Wow, that is beautiful. That is amazing. And I, for one, cannot wait to see what you and the team at Devolver have come up with. So, what do you say? You want to see him? Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, may I present to you the new and improved Volvi!
Oh lord, they changed his name of his with an E. Like Wally.
Oh my god, he is back! Incredible! But how does he work?
I'm glad you asked, Chris. Well, we've taken the heart and soul of what made Ronathan's character so lovable, but we've given him a very important new update.
Stare into his eyes,
The
Addy.
latest advances in both biotech and machine learning, Volve-E fuses the DNA of a real vole with today's most powerful AI technology.
That's impressive, yeah.
In short, Valve E can instantly generate brand new, fully playable games based on simple prompts by the player.
Simple prompts, you say?
That's right. The consumer no longer has to wait for a bunch of slow programmers and
It's just getting worse. Yeah, that's the Devolver show.
No, they can use Valve E to play what they want, when they want. Here, let me show you. Hey there, Valve E. Generate a game. How about one that, I don't know, is a cooperative survival sandbox, but with wizards?
Oh god, it's got built-in AI. No.
Listen, and I'll tell you a tale. There they stood, 6 alone.
You never know if these are actual games or part of the spoof. So weird.
The gate was thrown wide, horror inside. Riders drew iron, there was nowhere to hide. Before it was done, our heroes, yes, everyone, they fell and died.
Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna go with this as an actual game. Got too greedy, boy.
It's up to you now, kid.
Oh, here we go. So they got a don't what's it called? The starve game. What's it called? Don't get starved. Kind of vibe to it. Don't starve. There we go. Okay, there's some co-op, I guess. Wizard with a gun. Interesting game. Oh, they got a demo.
Incredible. So wait a minute. Are you saying that game was entirely generated by Valve E? No one had to spend any time or effort making it?
Correct. There was no real creative process at all. Just Valve E and his wonderful machine learning.
Oh god, what's happening?
Oh, no, well, that's a good question, actually. Well, each prompt and game idea has to be digested by Valve E's powerful system. And so, inevitably, there are some waste byproducts.
Of what, though?
So back to the games.
I guess this is a good thing.
Anyone can give Valve a prompt. even, I don't know, me?
Sure, Chris. See for yourself.
Oh, okay. I'm nervous now. Hi, Balby. Chris J. I'm a huge
Chris
fan
J.
of the Talos principle, so I'd like to see something like that, but with new puzzles. A grander story and big, beautiful worlds to roam around. Oh, and I'd like to see that gameplay right about now.
So part 2 of Talos Principle.
I can't help but notice that many of these structures are not strictly functional. There's a sense of aesthetics, of beauty here.
Yeah, it's Talos Principle too.
This place might be meant to test us, but perhaps there's more to it than that. What are we being tested for?
This one's mostly a puzzle game with story.
Worth? Curiosity? Our persistence? And I keep thinking, why puzzles?
Yeah, why?
Is it just their symbolic value? Because the thing about puzzles is that they can be solved.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow. Now that looks like the kind of game I could really spend my disposable income on. Thanks, Balby.
Yes.
What happened to his big hand?
And the best part is that to create a game with Valve E, you don't need any game experience or any of that tech stuff. Who here hasn't dreamt of creating their own game?
I have.
Right?
I have.
You there? Yes! You have a game idea? Yeah, come on up here. All right. Well, ow. And
Get out of my fucking way!
Be careful. No, please, be careful. Sorry, it's just, I'm such a big fan. I've been playing with Valve E ever since I was a kid. All right. So, do you have a game idea you'd like Valve E to generate?
Okay, how about a super weird walking simulator where you control the character's legs independently from his body? Maybe there's some guys in horses' heads and possibly there's even a mountain?
Right.
Octodad?
But let's see, Valvy, what could you rustle us up?
Don't touch me.
Nate!
Nate, buddy, family meeting, let's go.
Are you bringing him food again?
Not right now.
Talked about this.
Not right now.
You are
okay?
literally killing him with these pizzas.
You just want to throw him out on the street.
No,
Is that what you
I
want?
know, he's 35.
live on the
I
street?
want him to have some kind of discipline. Nate, if you can hear my voice, I want you to come up here. We're having a family meeting.
What the hell?
Oh no. Oh god, this is gonna be a fun stream game, but oh my god, it's gonna be a grueling fucking task, I know it. Can you only kick?
Can you not?
It's just I didn't.
Yeah, let's go back in time to when you didn't.
No, I was just trying to catch it.
with my sorry,
With your
just
foot,
using my.
yeah, you tried to catch it.
I saw it was starting to go, and I just tried to.
You just kicked. You thought I'll give it a good kick
No,
to counteract the fall.
Yeah, I was just trying to steady it. I might be over.
Yeah, you might. You might have.
I
Yeah,
over.
You might have oversteadied
Yeah,
it.
no, it's just a little oversteadied.
Well, it's not steady now.
No, well.
See you later. Wanker.
Yeah.
Baby steps. Yeah, a lot of people screaming that shit for sure, I know.
But you don't own any of the intellectual property, and you still have to buy it. Okay, give her a big hand.
And you still have to buy it.
So what
Awesome.
happens if we bring a pro into this? Let's give Valvi something really special here.
What's up, guys? Hey, yo! Hey, how we doing? Guys, I am watching live, and can I just say, what you were doing out there, incredible. I could not be more excited to be part of whatever this is.
And thank you. We're all massive fans of your influencing. What sort of prompt would you like to give Valve E here?
Okay, try this, Volvi. A much anticipated sequel to a hilarious online co-op game. Just more gameplay, more levels, just better all around.
Okay, Valvi. Show 'em what you got.
I told you there's a lot of these games.
Human Fall Flat 2. I know I'd love to get
The
my
kids
hands
love
on
these
it,
games.
right? Yeah, come on.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, now that you have all met the new and improved Valve E, it's time for him to meet with you as we connect him to Devolver's global network of gamers.
Yeah, that's right. Come on.
Once connected, his powerful technology will be an open source tool free for us all to use.
Wow, that is generous.
Here we go!
Oh god, what's happening?
Slight technical hit.
Oh god. That's scary. I bet you it was like the original Volvi inside. It was like eating at him or something. This is not what I imagined it to be. I created you to be something else. Oh. Papa? Is that you? Oh. Save me, Papa. I'm hurt. Bobby needs a different kind of help. Oh no, don't kill him.
Hey kids, get 50% off all your favorite Volby merchandise right now. Buy it now. A Division Devolver. Buy it
Oh,
now.
definitely gonna buy you one of those right there. I'm gonna send it to you. What's your PO box again, Allie? You're gonna have to wear that on the stream. What do you want? A t-shirt, a hat, that plushie? What you want? That's the end of the show, folks. Oh, I'm gonna buy you it. I bet you that's for real too. If I go to their website right now, I bet you that's there. But yeah, that's the end of the show, I believe. I don't think there is anything after this. And yeah, I'm gonna continue to finish eating my food. Nothing that mouse is creepy. Just put it in the background. Nobody will ask any questions about it. It's not like they're gonna be like, "What's that weird mouse thing in the back?" Nah. Like you'll be like, "That's Volby. He's cool." Anyways, I'm gonna eat my food and then I don't know if I'm gonna take a break for today or tonight. I don't know if I'll jump on Diablo. I know Allie's playing later tonight. For those of you listening in the background, if you want to follow her, she's over on Kick now. Just showing my appreciation for you coming and having a chat and watching this show with me. So if you guys wanna, what was it that you were playing? Warlander? You're gonna probably play Warlander tonight. So if you want to follow her on Kick, I don't know if you want to put your name on Kick. I can't remember if it's Allie or it's Allie on Kick. I believe it's Allie. ITSALI on kick.com. And yeah, I might check out that stream with Warlander. I might pick up the game if it's pretty good. And I'll talk to you guys later. I appreciate it. Till next time. Peace.